December 29th, so it's time for a new monthly meal plan. I've printed out my free January calendar, and we're gonna put down some of our theme days to start with. For example, Pizza Fridays is a thing in this house, although we did not have any wings last month, and we have wings in the freezer, so I think we're gonna do 2 wing nights in January. So Friday the 3rd, I'm gonna put wings and fries. Then the 10th, we're gonna have homemade pizza. The 17th, we're gonna have homemade pizza. And then the 24th, we can do wings and fries. And then, the 31st, we'll do pizza again. Now, we usually order pizza on one of these days, but for right now, I'm just gonna put pizza because we might be on a stricter budget this next year, and ordering pizza once a month may not fit the cards for us. Next, our other theme is Taco Tuesdays. So on Tuesdays, we typically do chicken tacos, enchiladas, burritos, something Mexican themed, although we have been known to go to any other Latin American country as well, like El Salvador for pupusas. Arepas sound really fun. This month, empanadas is always a good thing. So it's Latin / Central America inspired foods. So I think that is actually what we're gonna do. We're gonna do chicken tacos because that's pretty typical. I think we're gonna do Chipotle at home because burrito bowls in general are really popular in this house. That leaves us with 2 more Tuesdays. And I have to say, I put in some prompts to ChatGPT. I'd love to show them to you. And ChatGPT did really good. So first I asked for a meal plan, and then I asked them to incorporate more Asian inspired dishes, and I listed specific countries. And then I asked them to do more Latin inspired dishes, Mexican dishes, and they came up with some really good ideas of foods that we actually eat in our house a lot. So in the Mexican section, they have tacos al pastor, which I feel like we've made a lot recently. I'm gonna take a break from that. But then carne asada with corn tortillas and guacamole sounds really good. So let's do a carne asada at our house with elote, or esquites, maybe not elote, because I don't think it's corn season right now. So esquites would be easier. I need 1 more Latin-inspired dish. I was in the middle of telling you that. So we stopped at carne asada, and then they also recommended chicken enchiladas with salsa verde and black beans, Peruvian lomo saltado with rice and fries. I need to look up what that is, but that might be what we put on the menu. And then shrimp ceviche with plantain chips. Sounds fantastic. Tinga de pollo tostadas. We just did chicken tinga, and we had a lot of it, so I'm gonna take a break on that. Chicken tamales with salsa roja. And feijoada from the Brazilian dish feijoada. Those are all really great examples. Saltado. Now I need to learn about this dish. Marinated beef, onions, tomatoes, and French fries. How do you feel about that? I think the boys would like that. Let's do lomo saltado as one of our Latin inspired. Oh, but I'm out of town right there. I'm gonna put it on a Saturday. Looking good so far. And then let's put some stir fries on here. ChatGPT also really diversified with the Asian dishes. I mean, we're talking vermicelli, beef pho, we've got teriyaki, we've got bibimbap, banh mi, bao buns, which we just made recently. We're definitely gonna do lemongrass chicken with rice vermicelli and fresh herbs, but I think I'm gonna make that a lunch because the boys aren't as into that as my husband and I are. They also have sushi bowls with tuna, avocado, cucumber, and sesame seeds, and I think I can make that work for my family. If you remember from sushi night, they liked the tempura sweet potato and they liked the tempura shrimp. So I think we'll do shrimp tempura sushi bowls. Then orange chicken is always a banger in this house. And so is honey sesame chicken. And so is ground beef bulgogi bowls. Okay, on my notes of recipes I'd seen and were recommended to me that I want to try. Kalua pork, pulled pork, or green chili pork, or the Hungry Hui Viet pork. So I think we might do this Viet pork with the boiled eggs. Milanese and green spaghetti was recommended. I'm not sure I'm ready to do that, but I also put on our list to do dumplings for Lunar New Year. Turns out I'm not in town for Lunar New Year, so that'll be not possible. But I did put chicken Alfredo. So I'm gonna put chicken Alfredo on the menu. We haven't had that in forever. I put Chipotle dupe on the menu, and that is doubled up on that. I want to do sausage rigatoni again because we made this month and it went over really well. So I'm going to double down on things that the kids like. And then I put chicken satay, rice, and cucumber sauce. So a little Thai action. And then I also put tandoori chicken, chana masala, and naan. And then I did put fish and shrimp tacos. We haven't had that in a minute, and the kids really like that. So I think I'm going to put that on the first week. Fish, shrimp. tacos. We just use frozen breaded fish, just so you're not thinking it's anything fancy. And I'll probably actually get frozen breaded shrimp too. I put fish and chips on here, and Asian lettuce cups and homemade soft pretzels. And French bread pizza and baby shower food. We have to have baby shower food. So I need to do that on a time when we're not stressed out. So I'm gonna put it on the 5th because we haven't gone to school yet. So we're gonna do baby shower food. We're talking crock pot meatballs, fried chicken, rotel dip. TikTok influenced me on this one, but I'm really excited for it. I'm invite my parents over and they can have some too. So baby shower food. And then I think that's, oh, Buldak. My son really wants a Buldak ramen night. Should we do Buldak while you're in town or while you're out of town? I'm putting it while you're still in town. Okay. And then while you're out of town, what am I gonna feed the kids? We'll definitely do sandwiches. And then we could do burritos. When I'm out of town, what do you wanna feed the kids? Okay, I can do grilled cheese tomato soup. Do you wanna do spaghetti meatballs? I can add some garlic bread on there too because I know you guys like garlic bread. Shrimp pad thai sounds good, but we just did. Oh my gosh, do we have frozen ribs? I wanna do baby back ribs with cornbread and coleslaw. Oh no, my eraser broke. BBQ ribs, cornbread. That just came from ChatGPT, by the way. Fried chicken with biscuits and honey butter sounds really good. Arepas with shredded beef and avocado sounds good too. Should we try arepas? Or empanadas? Oh, Vietnamese grilled shrimp skewers with rice noodles and wok cham sounds really good. Since I don't like McDonald's, how about the night I come home, you guys get McDonald's for dinner? Okay, the only 3 days I didn't plan are when we're gonna be in the cabin, just because I have no idea what we should do. All right, the meal plan is done. I will be sure to share with you what ChatGPT came up with because I actually think this is a really good meal plan for everybody. And I'm just gonna rearrange the days or so that the ingredients make sense. Next, I need to plan the lunch ideas and the breakfast ideas for the month. So I have this also free printable weekly meal planner and I just printed one for each week. And this will give you a chance to put some ideas for breakfast and lunch as well. We eat breakfast together on the weekends, but the 2 older boys eat breakfast at school. So during the week, we just need to have breakfast for the 2 littles and then the 2 adults. Now this first week, everybody is home. So I need to make sure I have a breakfast plan for everybody until the 7th when the kids go back to school. I didn't put chicken udon on the menu, and I meant to put udon on the menu. I'm gonna switch Asian lettuce cups with udon. First week of January is 1-1 to 1-5, and on Wednesday we're doing chicken Alfredo, which means we will need penne Alfredo. We do the jar Alfredo Reyes Alfredo sauce, and then we blend a vegetable into it. Then for fish and shrimp tacos, we already have shrimps, but we're gonna need breaded fish, corn tortillas. I think it'd be really nice to do a mango salsa, and I already have mangoes, but I need to get tomatoes. And I'm gonna need coleslaw, like cabbage. Then for wings and fries, I'm gonna need fries. And I have wing sauces already, and if I get enough shredded cabbage, then I can do coleslaw with wings and fries as well. Oh good, and a whole nother penne. What's a good vegetable to serve with the wings? Should we try fried cauliflower? I told them I'm gonna be experimenting on getting them to eat more vegetables. So I'm gonna buy some cauliflower. And then for chicken, satay, rice, and couscous, we'll need chicken thighs, which we already have, peanut, coconut milk, we should already have, rice, we should already have. We'll need lots of cucumbers. And then what do you want for breakfast for the month? For the baby, do we want to keep doing chorizo burritos? Eight breakfasts for the whole family. So chorizo burritos can be for the baby plus the whole family. And then is he out of bagels, or like is he done with bagels, or should I try getting him bagels and cream cheese again? All right, what do you want for family breakfast?
Waffles.
Do you want to do the breakfast burritos with the potatoes, the sausage, the bacon, the eggs, the cheese? Can we also do a breakfast pizza? Okay, I just need 2 more family breakfasts. What about a breakfast casserole? What about breakfast rolls, like cinnamon rolls with breakfast food inside? I'm gonna do breakfast croissants because I saw one where you like soak it in the egg. And then for me, what am I gonna have for breakfast this month? I feel like I need to go back to my chicken Caesar wraps. I've been trying to get off of it because I did it for a whole month. I'm gonna go back to my cottage cheese toast, I think. I need cottage cheese, rye bread, chorizo, flour tortillas. We'll do bagels and cream cheese while Dad's out of town. We actually might do it while we're out of town. And then we can do chicken and waffles. You don't need any ingredients for chicken and waffles, do you? Do you want like frozen chicken tenders? I need to buy more bear nuggets too. And then we'll do eggs Benny this weekend, even though we just had it recently. Let's take a break from eggs Benedict. We'll do chorizo burritos and chicken and waffles this weekend. That allows you to meal prep the chorizo burritos. And then next week, we can do the breakfast pizza and the breakfast burritos con papas. And then the week we're out of town at the place, we'll do bagels and cream cheese. And then when you're out of town, bagels and cream cheese again. I guess I can try to do we'll do pancakes because I still have frozen pancakes. For lunches, I'm very excited about lunches. We're gonna do korma this week and hot honey chicken mac and cheese. And that'll also be on Saturday and we'll share it with the kids. And then because we're having hot honey chicken and mac, this is not a good weekend to do Dave's hot chicken. So let's go, can we go out to Colombian on Sunday for our date? Now we've got the week planned. I've got breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We're ready to go to week 2. Week 2 is going to be the 6th through the 12th. We've got orange chicken. We'll need some sort of major vegetable for that, but broccoli is kind of our go-to, or edamame. I'm actually gonna put edamame on this week because of the sushi bowl, so that works really well. For chicken tacos, we need corn tortillas, but that's already on the list. So I'm just gonna say ×2. And then chicken tacos, we also need lettuce, shredded cheese, and salsa. And then I like to do red rice. Do you need any special ingredients for red rice? For shrimp tempura bowls, we'll need shrimp, avocado, sweet potatoes. Seaweed snacks. For Korean bulgogi bowls, I already have kimchi. We'll need ground beef, but we always buy ground beef at the beginning of the month anyway. Bless you. We'll need lots of cucumbers. And then I love to have that yellow pickled radish, so I will probably go get some, I already have pickled radish. I'll just use the pickled radish I already have. Then for pizza night, we're gonna need pepperoni, and then whatever pizza toppings we want. We might have some leftover Alfredo, so we could probably do a buffalo Alfredo chicken pizza. And then Lomo saltado is on the recipe for this week. So I need to go back and figure out what the ingredients are for that is. So it looks like we need beef, as filet mignon, sirloin, skirt steak, or flank steak. I'm gonna put flank steak or steak strips. Soy sauce, garlic, oyster sauce, red wine vinegar. I don't know what ají amarillo is and why it's yellow, but I'm gonna add that to the list and see if we can find it at the international market. Cornstarch, red onion, Roma tomatoes. So I'm gonna put tomatoes ×2 for week 1 because tomatoes will definitely last for more than a week. Okay. Scallions, oil, and french fries. Excellent, fantastic. I'm gonna add french fries right here, but if I buy french fries in the first week, then I probably won't need to buy them in the second week. And then chicken udon. I need the udon noodle packs. And then in my udon, I like spinach, but I think I have some frozen spinach, so I might not need that. What are we putting in our udon? We need eggs. And then I like to put seasoned carrots in my udon, and then I'm gonna put corn. So that's week 2. For week 2 lunches, go back to my lunch list. I don't see any Thai on this week, so let's do panang curry for our first lunch. Now we plan lunches, we don't cook lunch if we have leftovers to eat. We just always have the lunch recipes on the backup. So I'll do 2 days of panang curry, 2 days of KFC bowls, and then to make KFC bowls happen, I'm also going to need a gravy packet and mashed potatoes. And then I also have Dave's hot chicken planned for my husband and I. And then I think we can do French onion pasta. That feels like a good, oh no, let's do when are we doing the Vietnamese? I'm going to have all the herbs for Vietnamese. Lemongrass beef, lemongrass chicken bowls. Okay, so I've got lunch planned for week 2. The 3 lunches on the menu are panang curry, KFC bowls, lemongrass chicken, and then a lunch out as a date. For the breakfast in week 2, I wrote down chicken and waffles, so I'm gonna need chicken tenders or nuggets. And then I also wrote down breakfast burritos con papas, which we already going to have tortillas and eggs. I already have sausage. I need to make sure I have bacon. And then potatoes. So week 2 is done. Looking good so far. Week 3 is where we start to go out of town, so it's gonna get a little awkward. For honey sesame chicken, we already have chicken, sauce, rice. We will just need a vegetable on the side, and I'm in the mood for some green beans, which I'm the only one who likes green beans, so we'll make another vegetable an option, like broccoli or cucumbers. Then we're gonna do carne asada with esquites. I've already got corn on the menu, but I am gonna need carne asada meat, and we'll get that from the Mexican market. I wonder if I can get it for the Lomo saltado and then just carry it over to the carne asada. That might be nice. We'll need corn tortillas, but we'll buy them in week 1. And then we need queso fresco. We'll need crema. We'll definitely need salsa roja. I'm gonna go ahead and add some tortilla chips to that too. And then I'd love to have some black beans or refried beans. Pinto beans maybe. For sausage rigatoni, I have a roll of sausage and we'll just season it Italian sausage. We don't have any rigatoni noodles. We have ditalini and we have shells. The shells I was gonna use for the mac and cheese. So I do think I'm gonna buy some rigatoni. And then we should have one more red sauce left over. For tandoori chicken, I know I'm gonna need some seasoning. For the chana, I already have a can of chickpeas, which isn't ideal, but let's buy some naan for that. And then I think for tandoori, I need Greek yogurt in the marinade. So I'm gonna put Greek yogurt on the menu for this week. And then homemade pizza. We should already have all the ingredients we need for that. And then we have 3 days. We're potentially at a cabin with family, and I'm not gonna put any ingredients on the meal plan for that. We'll buy when we need it. So that's heading into week 4, 120 to 126. I don't know what we're gonna be doing on Monday because we'll be out of town. But for Chipotle at home, we need black beans. We need corn, which is already on the menu. We need jalapenos. Red onion, which should already be on the menu, but I'm gonna put it earlier just in case. We're gonna need cilantro, which is something kind of we restock all of the time, but I'm gonna write it down just in case. Bell peppers for fajita peppers. We're gonna need a white queso, which I'll probably make out of cottage cheese. We'll have tortilla chips, because last week there was tortilla chips on the menu. That should be everything that we need for Chipotle at home. Oh, definitely make sure we get lettuce this week. And then we have Buldak night, so we'll need Buldak and ramen packs for everybody. We'll need eggs. I like to have mine with kimchi and radish, which I already have. And then for the kids, they like to add corn, which is already on the list. That should be everything we need for Buldak night, unless we wanted to do like hot dogs in it as well, or maybe Spam. Some Spam might be nice for that. Let's add Spam. Very sodium heavy, don't come at me. Then we're gonna do BBQ ribs, and I wanna make sure we buy more barbecue sauce. And then we'll need a mix of cornbread. And then I've got coleslaw. And at the beginning of the month, I also had coleslaw, but obviously the coleslaw is not gonna last that long. I might switch the coleslaw for collards. And then a salad for the kids who don't like it. So I think I'm gonna do collards instead. And then bag salad. I have frozen collards already, so I don't need to buy any for that. I do need to make sure I need to have bacon though. The pizza again, but husband's out of town, so we'll probably order pizza for me and the kids. For sandwiches and burritos, I will need bread. Ground beef would already be on the list. Refried beans, I wanna make sure I have that for the burritos. Shredded cheese is already something we're gonna have purchased. Salsa is already on this week. Sliced cheese. Chips we'll already be buying for snacks, so we should have chips for sandwiches. And then we're ending on teriyaki yakisoba, which means we'll need chicken thighs, teriyaki sauce we already have, and then we'll need yakisoba noodles and stir-fry vegetables. Okay, week 4, done. Only 1 week left, and this is gonna run from 127 until 131. Grilled cheese and tomato soup means we need bread, cheese, and tomato soup, and we'll have all the ingredients for that by this point. Rotini with meat sauce and garlic bread means I'll need to buy rotini and garlic bread, and I'll just buy the frozen kind of garlic bread. McDonald's, I don't have to buy anything for that. Empanadas, I don't think I need to buy anything for that. Although if you're having beef empanadas, what are you serving with it? Or is the empanada the whole meal? Ooh, there's boiled egg and olives in it, which my kids will not stand for, but I want to buy green olives and make sure I do try one with boiled egg in it. Has potatoes in it, so I need to make sure I have potatoes. So it looks like, which makes sense because at the end of the month we don't need as many, like we're really making what we have work. So the last week I'm only buying rotini, garlic bread, and green olives, and then everything else should be made with the ingredients that we already have. But I just realized I didn't include lunch. How long have I been skipping lunch for? I skipped a lot of lunches. No! So I did do lunch for week 1. I did lunch for week 2, week 3 lunch. I really want Doro curry crab and dumplings from Trinidad, or Gumbo. So I think for lunch, we're gonna do Gumbo in this last week. The Gumbo towards the end of the week, maybe. And then in the beginning of the week, we can do shawarma. And we should do shawarma earlier because I have that tzatziki left over. So if I change week 1 to be shawarma, let's do that right now. We'll move the korma and we'll put shawarma here to use up the last of those ingredients. Shawarma, and we're doing it on rice. I could also do it with pita, but I think I'm in the mood for rice. And then for week 3, we're already doing tandoori chicken, but I think it'll be okay. We're gonna put chicken korma on lunch for week 3, and then gumbo. I'm gonna leave 1 dead day for leftovers. So 2 days of gumbo. I'm gonna need a lot of ingredients for gumbo though. So I should already have frozen okra. Okay, so for gumbo, we'll need celery, green pepper, yellow onion, that's a normal thing, fresh parsley, Cajun seasoning, chicken broth, andouille sausage, rotisserie chicken, and cooked shrimp. And then I'm gonna leave Saturday, Sunday blank because this is the week that we go out of town and we just don't know what we're gonna need for lunches that week. Then week 4 is when husband goes out of town. I'm so sad. And that's gonna make lunch a little bit harder. I think I'll probably just do girl dinner and eat snacks that week and not really make lunch. Chicken salad wraps, where we just use chicken nuggets in a bag of salad and we wrap it in a tortilla. Chicken salad wrap. Would you rather try curry crab and dumplings or Doro the Ethiopian stew? And then we'll do shaking beef when I come back in town. And then we have to do lunch for the whole family on Saturday. I have Saturday lunch planned. It doesn't feel like it, but I'm fully planned. I have my full ingredient list, and now it's time to move on to phase 2. Let's order groceries for the entire month of January, minus the fresh produce, which I restock week by week.